into our jump rope. We're gonna do scorpions, 5 on each side. Really warm up that T-spine and that chest as well. Since we're already down here, we're gonna do swimmers. So you can start behind your head or behind your back. Either way, you can keep your head down. Reach back, come up, come back around. And that's 1. Every time you touch your back or your head, counts as 1 rep. We're gonna go 5 reps total. All right, next up, we got waiter walks. A few things we're working on is that overhead mobility for our shoulder presses. You ideally want to keep the wrist flat. If you struggle with this wrist mobility or the shoulder mobility, we can bring it down to your shoulder. But ideally, we want to be up here, really warm up the lats. We're gonna go down and back with the same side. Once you get down, we'll switch. Don't forget to tip your waiter. Next up, we have deficit push-ups. If you don't want to make it this spicy, you can lower down your feet, do the same thing. This is all dependent on your shoulder and chest mobility. If you're able to get past, we'll lower it. If you struggle with push-ups in general, we'll add a band for assistance, still maintain the deficit. We're really just trying to work on opening up that chest a little more for those overhead press. We got 50 of these. Don't drop the cocktails. So for our seated overhead presses, we're gonna start with the neutral position, and then we're gonna rotate out, straight up, come back down. It is 6 reps. We do have 1 warmer set. We'll start neutral, then go to 90 degrees, palm faces forward, come back down, and reset every time. You wanna make sure you're braced before you go. Coming down. So, yep.
You got what? Back extension as a hold?
Yeah, back extension, eyes to hold. We're gonna come here, keep that rib cage down. We wanna make sure we're not flaring that ribs. And once you start flaring that ribs, you get to the lower back / your QL. You don't really wanna engage that. Keep the rib cage down, really hold it. You either do this body weight or you can have a weight holding on. It's only gonna be for 30 seconds. Really light up your hamstrings. Really good for that back. For our conditioning today, we have a 10-minute partner AMRAP. We're gonna do 8 ab rollouts and sled push. Keep that core engaged. We have the upper spine engaged as well, so you don't hurt that lower back. Wanna make sure your hips and arms are moving at the same time, not to force that range of motion. Ideally, you and your partner should be done at the same time. Want to make sure you're looking up, now head down. Always look where you're driving. Don't drive blind. After everything's all said and done, we have puppy dog for 2 minutes. Really open up those lats and that T-spine.